Welcome to Think Alive. We're Sharon and Andy, just two people with a dream and a vision of restoring our traditional stone-built farmhouse in southern Spain, transforming it into a beautiful off-grid home and sharing our journey with you.
Right, welcome back everyone. We're on location today. We're at Chris and Lillian, tales from the Caveside, and we've got a log of wood and we're going to build them a big chunky dining room table. Big, wide, 2.5 metres long. First thing we want to do, we're going to use this wood for the top. We're going to have to cut them down, match them all together so we get them all as smooth and flat, both with as little tiny joints as possible. So it's going to be a bit of a Chinese puzzle. So what we're doing, this has only been here a day and it's already started to bow. You can see we're kind of flipping them around, flipping them over, moving different ones to try and get nice clean gaps. They will pull in a bit. We're going to use some ratchet straps they'll pull them in and then stick the braces on. But right now, we're kind of getting there, aren't we? I think.
We are.
That's nice, isn't it? You see, that's a nice one. Was it this one that was iffy?
That was the one that's come the most iffy, I think.
Yeah. And that one and this one then. If we cut it off from this end,
what about flipping it?
That might do it, try it. Carry on. Right, so after what seems like an eternity, a short eternity, we've managed to juggle and twist them round. We've got the best faces underneath because that's going to be the top that's underneath. So we're just going to start cutting them. A lot of them are bowed a bit towards the end. It's wood, it's the nature of it. So we're going to cut them systematically, starting with the ones that are perfect, and then work up and down, slide them about to get the best joints that we can. So let's get cutting.
Reminds me of a song.
Smashing.
Reminds you of a song?
Yeah, first cut's the deepest.
First cut's the deepest, yeah. Excellent. Right, we'll shove this all back over there.
Yep.
And then we'll cut the next one. And then we'll cut the length after. So that was there, wasn't it? That's nice, that, isn't it?
It is.
Right, we'll just do this one. We'll just cut it. Right, okay, so we're now going to cut the massive two lengths. As long as Lily's happy with that.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. So what I'm looking at here is the gap, which is next to nothing, and this is the underside, which we've already checked them out what they're like on the other side, but that's really good. Happy with that.
So we're going to cut these a little bit long, because when it's all built, if you can imagine in the future, we're going to cut across a whole lot with a circular saw with a nice straight edge on it, so we don't have to be. We get them to tolerance of 1 millimetre, but it's not enough for a table. Right, let's get them measured then and cut.
Yes.
250, 250. Yeah.
That's tricky. Okay.
250, 250.
I don't know what the mark is, if I'm even close.
It needs to be better.
Yes.
Really, we want to make sure the wood's dead level with the saw, so we get a nice straight edge on it. And that looks pretty good actually. So, let's get them cut. Running heavy, that's the problem.
Yes, the big chunks, aren't they? This table's going to wear a ton.
To move 1 millimetre.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I'll go there. Make sure it's back against the saw. Better put it back, can't we?
Yeah.
We know
Do the puzzle as we
the
go.
joint's going to be alright. Right, so we've got 6, this is the last one. It's looking a bit like a tabletop. We'll get this one cut, then take it to stage 2. Oh, where's my mark? There it is.
So this is the very last one now, just being cut.
It is.
And then we will see what we have got. It's been such a jigsaw to play with it and make sure we've got not too many gaps between the planks. But happy with this so far. It's going to start looking like a table soon.
Back down again.
Yep.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. That one just made a wee bit, that's it.
Right, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to get 3 ratchet straps, lay them out on the floor, and then we're going to put these on the ratchet straps, glue down all the joints, use this piece on the end to whack them all flush at least one end, and then ratchet them up tight, and hopefully it should close any gaps up and stick them together. So I'll go and get the straps. Right, so before we start this sketch, and it is going to be a sketch, we've got to glue them all, ratchet strap them together and get these screwed on. Probably got about 10 minutes, because once the glue starts to gel, it becomes problematic. So I'm just marking out where we want the braces that are going to hold the top together. And we're going to go for it. That's too far. Oh, where's the lane? Right, should we do it?
Let's go for it.
Right, we're ready. We've got our straps in place. We've got our pieces. That's one, isn't it?
That's the one for going on here.
And that's the other one.
Yes.
So we're going to scan them all on the edge basically, or pull them apart, slap them full of glue, put them together, do the ratchets up, tighten them up, screw the wood on. We've got a big piece there for the end. We're going to tack them up to make them all flush at one end, and then we'll cut the other end if necessary, so it's dead straight. So we do it.
Let's go for it.
I just want to do it. I just gap them like that. If we just... Right, so we've got a plan. They're all on edge. Lillian's slapping the glue on. Then we're going to
it all over the floor.
put it on the floor. Then we're going to lie them down and do the action. Right, we're good.
We are.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
Just roll them all over, shove them together.
Yep.
Excellent.
Now Andy shoves that at
Get the
that end.
ratchets in, and I'll just bash this end up
Okay.
to get them all over. and we move the wood. It's right to do actually.
Yeah, problem is it's going to
Yeah.
go on the bend. So
Give me a bit more.
you need to pull that one. Yeah, pull as hard as you can. Hang that way. Let me do it.
Right.
Ready for this one?
Yeah, go for it.
Probably up.
So I need to get
Can we stand on it?
probably, yeah. That's the other danger of it curling up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's going down now as well. Right, to get these.
Roll that one. I'll hold this one.
Pre-marked pieces over some glue on it. Can you wax some glue on?
Yep.
On this one and this one.
Right, I'm standing on both sides.
Top man.
I'm doing a Genesis walk. Phil Collins.
Screws. Prepare the screws.
The glue is going that side of the, or do you want me to strip the whole of
This
it?
side, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Pour it out this time.
Speed gluing again.
Hello.
Don't forget you want the width as well, not just in a straight line.
I can't reach it.
Put some on there. Just put it on too wide there. That should be alright. Right, if you want to start on the other one, I'll get this one.
Yep.
That's alright, that's alright. Can't see any line there. I think that's pretty good. Turn it up. I'm going to put it more. There we go. Cool, right, it's done. We need to leave this now overnight to go off properly, and then we can turn it over and see what we've got on the other side. Right, so it's been left a couple of days actually due to other circumstances, but Lillian and Chris have turned it over. This is the top side, made a start on the sanding, and I think it's going to look absolutely brilliant. We've got one or two gaps, shall we say. This timber, it's just rough sawn, it's ceiling joists, basically roofing joists and that, but it's got the character that we all wanted for the table. And these will fill, we've got a big bag of sawdust over there that we kept when we sawed the wood up. So we're going to fill that with wood filler and sawdust, and so it'll just look like another part of the grain, hopefully. And we've got one naughty one in the middle here, which is slightly thicker than the others. So we're going to have to deal with that and try and bring that down flat. And the other thing I wanted to check, which I was concerned about, I didn't want to admit it earlier, we've put a block under each corner where the legs are going to go, and this thing has settled absolutely bomber flat. I've made them in the past, they've been that rigid, even like a 5mm difference in the floor, and the table's rocked. So from experience, so if you're building a table, you want to make it so it's got a little bit of flex in it so it'll settle. Its weight helps, and we can barely pick it up between us. So what we're going to do now is flip it back over and stick some legs on it. Okay, we're feeling strong.
Yeah,
Which way?
I'll follow your lead.
That way?
Yeah.
So, yeah, lift it, set it down there, and then we'll lay it down.
Okay.
Alright. Wow, it's not round yet, it's heavy.
Yes, it is.
Popping down, yeah.
It's substantial.
You can see the bottom there, they've actually sanded giving that a rough sand and oil. That's just the underneath.
Yeah, and we've got it back on the
blocks.
blocks. Yeah, because it makes it a lot easier for lifting it up. Because when we first tried to
Get your fingers underneath.
well, yeah, I had to use a little bit of wood to sort of like lift it a little bit and put it under and use it as a lever.
Cool. Right. Let's get some light on it then.
Oh yes.
We've got our supervisor here behind the gate. Hello, Dove. Are you watching? Oh, here comes the other one as well now. We're making sure we do everything right.
You can't come in.
So the legs are going on like that. I'm going to put we're making bold statements with the screws because you're going to be able to see them. We're putting 2 nice big fat black headed screws through there. Then we'll put another piece inside this with another 2 screws in it, and then another brace across the bottom this way with 2 screws in there, and then they'll carry the brace across. So what I need to do first is just cut 4 legs. We'll take the nastiest ends off. And we will get the wood wire around. Lillian and Chris actually sanded these. Thank you, saved me a job. 74. We need these to be exact as well. One down, 3 to go.
Yes. There goes some chunky legs.
Right, so I'm just going to mark the screw holes. I forgot my square, airbrained as I am. So I've got Chrissy's saw. I'm just going to use this as a square to make sure that I get me holes in a perfectly straight line. So 150. That's 50. Stay. Oh, we want to go 40. And over that. X marks the spot. Right, so what I'm going to do first, these are the screws we're using. You've seen them before, I use them a lot, they look nice. I'm going to pile it through because I want, when this is up that way, I want the screw to actually, look at that now, I might need to turn it around, not bite into this but bite into that so it pulls it proper tight. So we'll do that first, and we're going to glue and screw these as well. Get it exactly in the right spot. I'm spazzing about, messing about. Right, I'll get the other one done. This time I'm going to do it properly. I've put a piece of wood under it because it's actually split out the back of that wood there. I wanted to turn it round. It's still early in the morning. I don't function that well in the morning. There we go, that's how it should be done. Right, so the legs are going on. We're not doing any more than just simply just going to screw it through. I'm going to trust that our cuts are square and straight and all in the right places. So I've got my screws, I've got my driver. We're going to glue all this muck out of the way. Glue them to the top. Part the glue Chris and Lillian's floor. On the side. Lillian got a class.
Yes, yes, Lillian's teaching at the moment online.
She's not just shouting at herself.
And we wouldn't admit it if she was.
Get him in there. Super.
Right, do you need me to come over and hold that level straight for you?
Should be alright. Should be. Put that over there. Go it. Let's do it. There's a slight cup in this piece of wood, so we're going to equidistant the cup.
And it's gone.
Yeah. You happy with that?
Yes.
Put it on a torque setting then. Okay, that seems pretty tight. Right, let's get the others done. Right, excellent, so the legs are in. They're all lying to within tolerances of 1mm, which is acceptable to me. What we're going to do now is cut the two cross pieces to tie the bottom. I'm getting confused because this is the top, but this is the bottom, upside down. So we're going to get these in next, same principle, but they're going to go on a vertical plane so we can put the centre brace across there. So we'll get them done without further ado. Right, so this is our cross piece, which is an exact fit, as you can see. It's going to go somewhere there. What we've done, we've positioned it, and then we've marked this piece of timber. We're going to cut two of these so we can stand them underneath to support it while we fix it in place. So all four then will be exactly the same length. Does that make sense? So pop that out, get this cut and get it in. Right, so we've done the same again. We've just piled it through, and to get a good bite on this, we're going to glue the ends and then drop it in. It's going to make a gluey mess. Chris is just preparing a bowl and a wet bowl of water and a wet cotton.
Kitchen towel, that's the one, yeah.
Kitchen towel, and the glue's over here.
You can't come through there.
So, let's do it. Start at this end. Oh, what's on my hand? The nice thing about wood glue, it just wipes off with a wet cloth. There we go. This should be fun now.
So it's a
Pretty exact fit.
if I pull this one, will it touch?
Ease it. Oh, that's it. Excellent. Brilliant. Let's let go now. We'll just measure the centre, kind of on a cloth.
There you go.
And get some screws with it. And get this glue wiped off.
Yes.
Where's the time measure here with this?
It's there. I'll get you 4 screws.
Thank you. Moving on. Just a little bit that way, a little bit. Right, we'll go with that.
Right, quickly. See screws.
Get them in before it decides to move.
While you're doing that then, just to make sure it doesn't twist, if I hold it steady there.
Yeah, are you ready?
Yep.
That's it. Let's get one on this side.
Right, it's moved a little tiny bit this way, left
one.
right.
That's not bad, is it?
So it was there.
Alright,
Yep.
look good, does it look right?
Yep. pulled that right in.
Right, got some more here. Got the other two in and tie them one and clean up the mess. Fab.
Well, Lillian's finished the lesson now, so she...
Supervisor.
Fighting for the corner.
You're smiling, so I'll take that as a positive.
Definitely.
Let it come out now.
Yes.
Right, we just need to repeat this over there. Right, also there in next is another beefy piece to beef up the legs of that bit, and then the cross piece. I think we're going to flip it over to put the cross piece in. It's going to be easier to pack it up, and I think his legs are going to take it anyway. So we'll get these cut, get them in, 2 more screws in the end there. We're going to fix this to here and glue it as well to give a good solid base for the legs. So let's do it. Right, so this is the last, I've done the other 3 legs. I'm just going to try and square up like I've done 3 times already, so I'm getting better at it. So we get these 4 screws square and plumb. We've got our saw square. Again, it's not going too badly actually. So that's our height. I'm just going to measure in centre screws, which are all actually been the same so far, which is amazing. Drill them out a little bit. And send the screws in. All we've got to do now is the cross piece. We said we're going to turn it over, but we're going to do it as it is now. We're allowed to change our minds, that's what we do.
Yes, customised thinking.
Thinking of your feet. That's tight. Without a plan, of course. In we go. Right, let's get this last piece in.
Oh yes.
Right, the final piece of the puzzle, we've just offered it up. I'm going to draw a line under it, and then I'm going to actually cut it a little bit long, because we can always take a bit off, but we can't add any on. So there we go, pencil marks there, I think really again just to make sure we've got it. And let's do it.
Oh yes. Can't wait for this bit to go on.
Right, it's the final piece. We've drilled the holes, same as we did for the legs. You want to get, and we want to try and get some glue on the end of it.
Yeah.
That's the bottom, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
We've marked it out as well, exactly where we want it. In fact, I think we'll put the glue on here. Oh, I've just dribbled. You got the water ready?
Yes, I get it.
Try that. We'll put a bit on here as well for good luck. You got that, mate? I'll put it on that side.
Right, what I'll do is I'll put this end now over
Yeah.
there,
Okay.
and then you got exactly the same again.
Get that on there. Time to drizzle. That's why you lost 3 winning notification.
It's one of our phones. There's 3 mobile phones.
Right, where's the screws? Get them ready. Right, okay. Okay, take this end.
Okay, turn the correct way.
Right, not down yet, in. Go on, shove it in. Let's see if we can spring it a little bit. Go on, drop it down now. That's it, that's it.
slides easy.
You've got your mark, you centre mark, the glue helps it to slide.
Yeah, unfortunately I've just removed the centre mark with the glue.
Right, just hold it there, I'll get a screw in here.
Yep.
And I'll come round there and
That's
once
it.
it's in, it won't move. That's all that moves then.
Tightened up. Right.
Now, see,
It's rubbed it off.
that's it all.
That's it, no, yeah. It's perfect.
That's it as it is. We'll
Yep.
tap that back in a minute. We've got a gap there, bottom in first.
That's as good as it's going to get.
Okay. Right, we're going for the big turnover. We're going to take these blocks out. Like that. Mind your fingers. It'll hurt. Right. Yeah, we're going to tip it onto the legs and then we're going to attempt to roll it over. You ready, boss?
Yes.
Just let it sit there.
That's it.
Right then. Do you want to do your sweeping thing?
Yes. Bring it from here.
We'll slide it forward and then we'll right it.
Okay.
Just let the legs go with it. Out of the way.
Yeah.
Right. You ready? Are you ready? Deep breath.
Breath, 1, 2, 3, go.
Wow, look at that.
Excellent. No wobbles. That's solid, isn't it?
Fantastic.
Running off of this in a hurry.
I would say leave it wherever it is for
Yeah,
24
24
hours,
hours.
let all the glue go off and everything, and then it should be good.
Yeah.
Happy days.
So that.
Well then, does it work for you?
Oh, aye.
Fantastic. What we've got to do now is sort this top out. It's easy enough to do, it's just got to take time, just a bit
Yes.
labour intensive. But yeah, I think that's alright, I'm happy with that.
I'm very happy with it. It's absolutely brilliant. Closer to my food. And closer to beer. I can just rest it like that. I've designed the height of the bar.
We'll put the plans on the website.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Good job, well done. A beer well deserved, I reckon.
I think so.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Right, so bit of sanding there, we've done this bit, it's gone absolutely perfectly flat, done a lot beautiful, just had a little bit of work, but yeah, I'm very happy with that. Right now, so I'm back at the ranch, we're going to be carrying on after a brief interlude with the kitchen. We're starting on the floor very soon in the next video, so thanks all so much for watching. Cheers to Lillian and Chris and Lillian. They haven't had a drink at all, honestly. You know, I hope you enjoy your table. It's our Christmas gift to you guys. And thanks to all our patrons. Thanks to everyone that's bought us a beer. Thanks to everyone that's watching. We'll see you all on the next one.